Hi, lovies. I just freshly paint. Everything's fresh. The paint is a tiger. And I don't know if you guys could see the orange. It does not pop out on camera when you do orange all over your body. It's up to here and maybe stops here, but you can see the brown. And it's a little dry. So I did a bit of a tiger with highlighter. A tiger with highlighter. Welcome back. And these series of 3 videos coming up next are for, we're going to do Capricorn. Some of you had a lot of Capricorn placements, and we are going to get into a mystical, what are the signs, even written all over the cards, what is next for my air sign. I will do Libra in this next series. We will talk about, I think we should read for Leo, and I have to cover Taurus today, but I'm going to do Taurus on Libra Light. So let's get started. And I just noticed it yellows your teeth a little bit more when you paint your whole body. We're going to start off with Libra. So what are the signs? And we're going to point out things in the cards too. Oh, 8 of Cups. I don't really like that. The next sign of your person is they're going to be taking a break, or they have decided to turn the other way. That's what the cards say, okay? We see a lot of mountains are a sign of overcoming, the moon there, and then you have a lot of cups, which is more emotions in part 2, okay? They could also be a water sign. Before Halloween, okay, to make the story more spicy, you have a Cancer. The Chariot keeps wanting to pop out. And I noticed a lot of readers right now in the hour are getting King and Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Cups and Death card. But I keep getting the Chariot. Okay, so I might have a larger Cancerian audience here, or you guys are dating more water signs. The Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. 1, 2, 3. Why is the Page of Pentacles back in the evening reading today? The Page of Pentacles, they're thinking of like a really tiny offer, okay, by the time that they meet up with you for Halloween. And it could be new. This could be a new or past person, okay? Past is indicated with the 6 of Cups, but then again, new people can feel like a soulmate. So you have to look at it in both lenses. I would say the highest person you're dealing with right now, okay? Because you do have the Lovers back again. They really do. They don't even question a relationship with you. They're pretty sure about their feelings. And they think that right now, it's like they feel like you would really, you would accept them back. I don't know why they're saying that, because the Lovers is a connection that they wish you felt too. They wish you felt back, okay? Highest signs here are Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, because we do have the 6 of Cups. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this makes more water signs, just to coverage you guys for the first start here. 3 of Pentacles, after shuffle. We're seeing a lot of, that increases your Pentacles here in the reading. A total of the Page of Pentacles and the 3. So there's lots of investment and or money. I don't know if your person is a monetary wielding person, or they like to pay attention to money. It is not the most important thing here on the readings for us. Libras are very much about the love, the compatibility, and the reciprocity. Okay. From reading for you guys for about 7 and a, well, offline, I've been reading longer, but a total of 5 years, which will be next year, I've noticed that it's less and less of the Pentacles for you, and it's more of a relationship. And they say they miss you by the night of Halloween. It's like it increases only. So the person that you're dealing with, I will label it as such. Okay, Libras, what is the past? The past for these two? And that one didn't want to come out. Sorry. Happy Halloween too in the next 2 days. Their strength, or watching you be strength, is part of the reason why today this person feels strong enough to approach you. It's like you guys are coming off as the brave one in the relationship. You're brave, you take steps. I think you do actions. That's why this person misses you quite a bit, because when they do see you in your actions, you're slipping away quite, it's quick, and I don't think they have much control over it. You guys tell me why I feel that way, because The Three of Pentacles is saying we should come together. Let's collaborate, because collaboration has always felt nice between the two of us. And I don't know if they're trying to convince that to you via travel, because the Chariot is popping out all day long today for you guys. And I knew if I took a long enough break, I would be able to decipher the Chariot, or this could just be a Cancer for some of you. The Lovers, Major Arcana, Four of Wands. That's your next relationship cards, and they're all coming out. The most important ones and even the most emotional are here. So there's a level of nostalgia, and also there's something here about Four of Wands gathering with you. That could be the upcoming Halloween holiday for us here in the United States. For those of us that are Libras, we like to dress up. We like to be out and about. And the Four of Wands is most likely that date. Okay. So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. We can do minor arcana. What is the Three of Pentacles? A reversed Nine of Swords. So that is Gemini. And this could have been a Gemini, Libras. You're dealing in this reading with a lot of Cancer, Gemini, Leo. It went back to Leo in the afternoon. Other Geminis here again. Six of Cups, okay? Is this driving them to return in your life? Is the nostalgia? It could, in fact, be Halloween itself. We don't know unless we continue to clarify. Let's go for the signals. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so that adds to the coins here. Why are you saying coins in the reading, Mr. Person or Mrs. Person? Because it's a girl or a guy, right? More coins on your split. The only split I've done next to the Six of Swords. And the Tower has inevitably disappeared from this morning's reading. So I don't know if something further went on from that. You know, the story this morning was the Tower was there in the Libra update. Okay, that makes things even with the Six of Swords. They're wishing that you healed from them. But again, Six of Swords talks about my Libra could have healed themselves. And there's also a lot of water in several cards. So this could be a water sign mixed with coins. And then you have more coins right here. And I don't know, you guys, if this reading is going to suck because it's just an update from this afternoon. And sometimes it will be the same cards. So that's what happens when you update frequently, is you might have a lot of the same energies. But it looks like they want to give back. Okay. Give me another sign of their next big move. This is a person. You have a reversal of the King of Cups. It is in the reverse. So, oh, and then my deck was upright. It was upright the whole entire time. Okay, so this is truly reversed in the reading. Let's read it as such. This talks about where the King of Wands would kind of be like a brat or a tyrant. In the reverse, it says before Halloween, they are even more in their feelings. The King of Cups can be somewhat like overtly sad in the reverse. It could be a little depressive towards your energy, like this person extremely, extremely misses you when the King of Cups is reversed. Their cuppeth already spilt over. And the Three of Pentacles upright. Okay, and then maybe it's you who's no longer worried with the Nine of Swords. It's like you appear happier. Anxiety was taken away. It also can be that you have less anxiety because this person is gone. And I will say, I think that they may have stressed you out in the past, or this person was stressful to be around. Okay. Or like someone was like consistently pestering you, Libra, or they would return in your life quite a bit. Six of Cups. You guys keep receiving this card tonight. Multiple layers and levels of the Six of Cups. Okay, so one thing, when you have these two cards together, and then you have one from Rider-Waite, the nostalgia outweighs things for them, not necessarily the current if you guys have had dealings with each other. And we're seeing a lot of like salutes back to the past. A lot of nods to the past. Six of Cups twice. That is so interesting. And I haven't I haven't gotten this in years. 2 Six of Cups. So this is a very important reading today for Halloween. This might even be the occasion that some of you used to spend with them, or it happened at your home, Libra, but it's very specific, and I will label it as such. Because you don't get 2 Six of Cups in every reading. That's really, really hard to draw on a typical day. Okay, let's go. I'll use that deck tomorrow. The one I was looking at was Beloved Ancestors. We'll use that closer to Halloween. What is the 2 Six of Cups here? And then the new deck that I ordered is coming from eBay. I should have that in about 7 days. So sorry, you guys have to wait with old cards. Sorry that you got to, but it's one of the processes. And that should be arriving in about 7 days. And I'm excited to use that deck because I haven't seen any tarot reader use it. And I will not say what that is. What are the 2 Six of Cups cards? Okay, so it's almost like how I get it is this person has to make a decision by tonight. They have to move past their feelings of acting. I kind of get that you have an adult child or like someone who hasn't fully matured. Because what mostly I'm being shown is someone who's sulking. It's a person who really misses opportunities. And I think they have caused that over time. Okay, I'm trying to deduce in the reading if you care about it anymore, or if it's something that I don't think you care, and I think that's what I should be saying in the reading. You're not going to wait on them. Could be past or present, because some of you have a Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, and they've been claiming this entire time they've missed you. What is the Four of Wands, the party event? Clarified by the 4. Okay, so now you have more doubles, Libra. And this was only happening in your birthday season. This was happening quite a bit during the birthday stories is when you would receive doubles like this. 2 Six of Cups and 2 Four of Wands is 2 Six of Cups and 2 Four of Wands cards. Gathering is really important for this person, socially gathering with you. And they have to make a decision by tonight. They think you're healed. Clarification with this morning's star, and then the actual defined card of healing with the Six of Swords. Because it also, yesterday that was in your yesterday's readings for the singles as someone who's fully closing up a chapter. But it's like I'm missing what they went through. It's like they're talking about the past in this video. They're saying that they in their feelings with the King of Cups reversed. And I get a story here about someone driving home from work alone. And that's like at its height. That's when they think of you, is when they're mostly alone and they have to deal with their thoughts. Because the King of Cups, this is like really introverted. And that's how I should have described it at first. This is a very like introverted, leave me alone. I want to be in my depressive state. King of Cups reversed. And I know that's kind of like, it's sad, but we have to report the cards the way they come out, right? Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. And I knew I was going to deliver the same reading. So excuse me if it's repeating too much for you guys. Ace of Wands. They think that, am I getting it that you're inspiring? Yes. Because the Page of Swords here makes it so that you're telling your own story. And this morning I spoke about personal development for a lot of you. I think that they pick up on your personal development, I have to say, because in every reading, there's something about the Six of Cups and then watching you grow, and maybe it's your empathy too, okay? Because here's another mothering card with the Ocean. Inspiration, healing. Page of Swords is observing. The Moon is a mystery. Maybe they think that you hide things from them as well, or that you're a secrets keeper, because the Moon can be silent in its property too, and its mysteries. It's also the hidden. Queen of Wands. Can't even make it up. Okay, Queen of Wands, Temperance, the Page of Cups. Some of you are like so joyous doing something on your own too. And you get really excited when you're alone and you're just, I think it's in your own space, because this kind of gives me like free time after work when you're finally released. The combination of the calmness with temperance in the center. It just gives me like you're fine at home. You do great when it's just you. And maybe you're living more and more in that and you feel more secure. Maybe this was a codependent relationship in the past. Very, very codependent. And maybe you admit to that in some ways. You were very reliant on them in the past. We have the King of Swords just moving around in my hand. There goes, okay, so you know how I said I was missing an action earlier today? It just came through. They want to state, okay, and watch out for something being sugary, sugar, sweet, like Mariah Carey song. Be careful of it sounding too mushy, okay? Because this apology is coming in within the next few days. Final answer. Tomorrow we might have more court cards, meaning that you're going to see more people in tomorrow's readings. That's my prediction. Why would they be saying sorry? Thank you to the Empress. Okay, it could be something about betrayal, because what I got when the Empress flipped over is like she deserves it. She deserves more than a sorry. She might even deserve a gift or a Tiffany bracelet. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany, yeah. Maybe the name Tiffany is important here. Yeah, something about Tiffany or Tiffany bracelets, or the maybe the baby blue from the packaging of Tiffany. And you know what? It's in the Six of Pentacles. This is the kind of blue that bracelet would have been wrapped in. That's the kind of box, okay? Why would they have to say sorry to the Empress? Is it timely? Nine of Cups, for the time they spent when they were single. So that's where the mystery lies, is what were you doing here when you claimed to be satisfactory? That is the story, and we might have to keep going. It's not bad. We just have to keep going. Okay, so when they were single, I think that's what it is. Seven of Cups, dating others or dating other people, having multiple choice, having multiple others. That's what this reading is stating is, do you want to go back to somebody who does that? You know, it's a stark warning. And many of you, of course, you have free will and free decision, but that's what's on the plate here is they need to let you know of what happened in that in-between time. Did they get what they were looking for the consensus that's on the channel? Death, a lot of endings, experiencing breakups, saying goodbye to people, bye-bye. And the Four of Swords, which is a Libra card. Interesting. Libra, Scorpio. It's going in the seasons. It's going in order. Libra, Scorpio. Okay. Today was a funny day on the channel, wouldn't you say? Today we had a lot of jokes. Ten of Cups. So that's my final card because it's repeating quite a bit. This is what they got. They got a lot of endings. And sometimes when you read the Four of Swords, it's equative to someone constantly being in silence. A lot of no contact. A lot of not talking to others. Or they rested quite frequently. Like this person really needed a freaking nap. Or they were resting from you. Probably because they were trying to live out this satisfactory multiple choices and then being single in the Nine of Cups. And they got a lot of endings in their life. They may have even told you guys in passing, player. Okay? So maybe you want to find out about the period of time when they were single and they got to fess up to the truth with clarity. Because it seems they're like they were in and out. Okay? They're lacking telling you that. And for some of you, of course, you know that some of this has played out. But why are you showing me this? Double Six of Cups and the Empress. Can I get those three cards? The two Six of Cups and the Star and the Four of Pentacles. Because all throughout that whole time, they held on to you. And they just watched you bloom and bloom and bloom into a big, big star. And you know what? It taught them a lesson that you're messing with the wrong one, with the star here in the end. And oh, wait a minute. That's deeper. Hold on. Because holding on to you meant that they could also watch you heal. The star is healing also, like the Six of Swords. It has the same connotation. What did that look like? Lovers and the Three of Wands. Yeah, like painfully watching you move forward. It was painful. 10 of Wands. Can you make it up? All right, you guys, that was your update. Taurus will be up next in a much shorter video. If you have Taurus placements, I highly advise you watch, but you don't have to. And this one was for Libra.